Hello everyone, it's me again. Hang on, I have hair in my mouth. Well, I hope everyone out there had a good week. It's been it, it was a hard week for me this week. I really missed my mom this week. So it was a hard week. I don't know what made this week any differently than any other week, but it just seemed to hit me harder this week. But I'm okay. I'm doing good. Um, I got lots to show you this today, so I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it's going to be. A couple of notes first. Here, I have to write things down. I forget. I'm up to 167 subscribers. Woohoo! Uh, I'm just blown away that there's 167 people out there. Like I said before. Oh man, my book just fell apart. Oh well. That want to listen to what I have to say. Let's see. Oh, young 40 mom has given me permission to say ass. So I thought that was funny. And and Paula Gardner, thank you very much for letting me know that my last video I was looking at the little red light again. I didn't catch myself. So, whoops, excuse me, my hand. So, to help me not do that, I made this little note. It says, look here with an arrow. And I got it right here to where I'm supposed to look. So, hopefully I'll look at that bright pink paper instead of the little red dot over there. Let's see, what else do I have in my note? And let me do just a quick shout out. I found someone's videos earlier this week. Prosper Geek. She does short video. I think her longest video is maybe 7 minutes. But she cross stitches. They're all little designs. She has a wall of what does she call it? Her wall of awesome craftiness or something like that she puts them all on. But she does a time lapse of her doing it, and it's so neat just to sit there and watch her. I mean, her hand goes boop 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 boop, boop real fast because it's all time lapse, but it's from start to finish on these. And like I said, they're just little projects. They take just a little, not that much time. She doesn't do like we do and talk forever and or show her haul or stuff like that. But it's very neat. I mean, y'all should really check her out. I mean, I think it's some of the things she does is like really cute things, and I just think it's neat sitting there and watching the time lapse and watching the cross stitch just appear. Like it's pretty neat. So I wanted to do a shout out. I'll try to link if I can figure out how. I'll try to link her down there to one of her videos. But I mean, it's neat. Y'all need to check her out. Well, you don't need to. I mean, if you want to, you can. Just because I find it neat doesn't mean y'all are. See, and my eyes still, even with the paper there, my eyes still. All right, I'm gonna try. All right, now I want to show you my haul. I got quite a bit in this week, and this week I ordered at 4 different places that I got stuff coming in that should be arriving like Monday and Tuesday of next week. I ordered from 123 Stitch. I ordered from, and I want to thank, oh shoot, I don't think I wrote her name down. I'll put a thank you to her down below. But I was watching someone's videos and they were mentioning that they got an order from Stitchy Bits and Bobs or something like that. And so I looked at them and the only thing I don't like about that website is they don't have, or if they do, I haven't found it yet, how to put stuff on a wish list. Because where I had shopped at other places before and found that 123 Stitch was pretty much the lowest ones, these Stitching Bits and Bobs, everything was, 50 cents or more cheaper as far as the patterns. The only thing I found that their regular DMC floss, they sell, I think it was like 74 cents a skein. At 123 Stitch, I get it for 44. So, anyway. But I got an order coming in from them. I got an order coming in from the Stony Creek website. And y'all have been twisting my arm and twisting my arm. And it hurt so much that I had to break down and order some needle minders. Now, I got one I showed y'all, and the only reason why I bought it was because it was a butterfly and it was blue. Blue was my mother's favorite color, and butterflies are special for us. And I had bought it, and I had no intentions of buying anymore, but I went on, I think it's Gina's Unique Boutique, and found 3 of them that I can't live without, so they're on their way. So I'm going to have a big haul again next week. And then I'm going to have to go on a stash diet for a little bit because I got Christmas coming up. And although I do have to say, some of the stuff that I'm fixing to show you and some of the stuff that I ordered are things that I'm going to make for people for Christmas. So anyway, let's move on. First thing I got in is I got my subscription to Cross Stitch Crazy. And with this is why I like this magazine, because I love free stuff. With this, I got, put this down, this cute little book, Joan Elliott's, I'm trying to read backwards, Festive Chart book. And can you see those designs? I love this one. And I wish I could show you some more in here, but I don't have pictures. They're all just the charts. And of course, you know, can't show you the charts. But also in here, not only do they have the charts, but see this? This is let's see what's on the page. Okay. See, it's printed like that on both sides. It's to make the cards with. And there's several papers like that in there. But there's quite a few designs on here. You know how I said, I think in my last video, that I just wasn't finding any designs for Christmas cards that just jumped up and slapped me in the face and said stitch me? Well, there are a few in here that, you know, so I might be doing Christmas cards after all. I don't know, we'll see. But not only did I get that as a free gift, I got this little kit. Isn't that cute? And it has everything in it to do. The cloth, the patterns, I mean, they're real tiny. This is the actual card that you're going to put them on. I don't know. Yeah, there's envelopes too. So I got that. Plus, like, if that wasn't, like, fantastic enough. Whoops. Sorry about that. I got this free chart. Isn't that cute? And I think I will definitely be doing this one. Maybe not this year or right away, because I got so many other things I got lined up that I got to do, and a lot of them are for like Christmas gifts. But I think that is just, it deserves a second look. See? Isn't that just adorable? So that came with it too. And I'm going to show you a few of the designs in the magazine. I'm not going to do well, I was going to show you this one, and I just realized this is the same one that's on the cover. But isn't that adorable? I'm going to have to make that one. And then, like I said, I'm not going to show you all of them, just a few. I love this Santa. Who's it by? Does it say who's it by? By Shannon, and I'm not even going to attempt to try to pronounce Shannon's last name because I'll butcher that one. But isn't that beautiful? And I love these. Look at that. Isn't that neat? I love the deer one. And the squirrel. If I could talk this morning. The squirrel. The wolf and the owl. I love the colors of the owl. Isn't that gorgeous? Might be doing a couple of those. Oh, okay. And there's an advent calendar in it. And one more. And I'll put this away. I think these are so cute. Thinking about making them for the little kids in my family. You know, my nieces and nephews and whatnot. Ooh, see, I'm peeking around the corner. For Christmas. That'd be cute. Anyway, I just absolutely love this magazine. I'm so glad I got a subscription to that. And there's another one, too, that comes from overseas that I'm toying with the idea of getting a subscription as well. I don't know yet. Then, I got two more. I got the North. My tongue just isn't working today. North Pole Post Office and Poinsettia Place. I think I had already showed y'all this one. Hope I didn't buy it twice. I'll have to check on that later. Not now, though. I'm in the middle of the video. And I got I'm going to say May, but this isn't May. This is March. And it's confusing because it says May luck be yours. So as soon as you see May, of course you're thinking the month May, but it's actually the month March. It might not be confusing to y'all, but it was a little confusing to me. Of course, it doesn't take much to confuse me sometimes. And then I got this. Okay. I'll show these two. Okay, then I got the March Snowman of the Month. And then this is Desserts of the Month, Part 3. I showed y'all Part 1 and 2 already. This is Part 3, and then I got Part 4. So now I got all the parts to do whatever I want with. And then I got this one that I'm going to make for my daughter for Christmas. Because she likes wine. Wine a bit, you'll feel better. And it comes with the little charm that goes on it. That's cute. That I'll be making for my oldest daughter, not my 15-year-old. I got this one that I'm going to make for my brother for Christmas because he's a big bowler. He loves to bowl. So he's going to like that. Then I got this frame that I'm going to use. What was I putting? Oh, the little quilt block things that I made for my grandmother is going to go in this frame. Oh, I got to look in the wrong place again. So, that. And who was it? Blimey Stitches asked me how I frame. So real quick before I show you this last thing. When I used frames like this, I showed y'all this last time. When I frame in this, this is foam cord that you can get at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, so you can get. Now I said hell, shit. Oh, now I said shit. Oh my god, my sailor mouth. Sorry. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, you even get this at Walmart, but it's just a little foam board. When I frame, I cut this to fit the size of the frame, and then I just wrap my fabric around it and pop it in, and I don't even have to glue it or anything because if you cut the foam cord so that it fits in here, I mean, this gets so snug that it's not going to come out. You know, and then if I frame in a regular frame like this with glass, I just, the same thing, the little backing card. And if it's one of those frames that has the little easel thing to stand it up, I always just pop those off. And again, I just wrap it around there and just pop it in, and I mean, easy peasy. That's how I do it. And then, drum roll. I got my first mirabilia. Let's see, isn't she pretty? I have a bunch of them on my wish list. And I had finally decided when I placed this order that I was going to get one. And this is for me. It's going to be mine. And I thought and thought and thought and thought, and I looked through all of them. And this one, I mean, there's some pretty ones that have like tons of beads and tons of specialty threads and whatnot. And I didn't want to start out that big. I wanted to start out small. And you know, she only has this. And this is the Acrylic Metallics number 9300. And then 2 different kinds of beads. This is 03036. Isn't those pretty? They're all, you know, they're like different rainbow colors. And then 02001. Which are little white ones. So that's all the kind of special. Everything else is DMC. And then I got, because I'm going to see, I'm looking over there again, damn it. Oh. Seriously, I'm going to wash my mouth out with soap. Got me a tacky bob with beads. So now I probably won't start this until, she's so pretty. I probably won't start it till after the first of the year, because like I said again, I got a lot of projects that I'm wanting to stitch up for Christmas. So, and then I got, this is just a few Weeks Dye Works colors. I think these are for forget what they were for. And then the Gentle Art. Now, two of these are simply shaker threads, and then one just says sampler thread. And they got different color tags, you know, on the top. But so I don't know what the difference is between them. You know, I don't know if it's just I don't know if it's just, I don't even know what I'm saying. So that's everything for my haul. Like I said, I got a lot coming in next week. And then I got to go on a sash diet. And as you can tell, I'm not very good at diets, so. Alright, I only have one finish for this past week. Like I said, it was a rough week. Plus, not only that, we had to go. My daughter's in choir in high school, and every year the choir takes a trip. Well, this year they're going to Canada. So we had a meeting at her school this week that was an hour and a half long about the trip. And I have to go get my daughter a passport. I don't even have a passport. Jealous. She's going to Canada. I've never been to Canada. Okay, anyway. To go back to my finishes. This is my finish. This is Santa's house. And the thread, remember last time I did one of these, I was telling you about how the I forget the name of the thread now. Crap. put it away. Okay, anyway, how it was, this one worked perfect. So I think on that last one it was just a bad scheme or whatever, because I had no problems at all with this one. Isn't that cute? And you know what I noticed? This is the second one that I stitched in this series so far. Look how big Santa is. Look how big the door is. Santa can't even fit through his own front door. Look at that. Look at that. Look. He's almost as big as the tree. His head goes up to the second window. It's weird, the things I notice. So, that's my only finish for this week. Like I said, everyone was posting about, because the week before I had so many finishes or whatever. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. This week I did. Now, let me show you my start. I am loving this. This is so cute. Yep, that's right. I'm doing 99 bottles. Can you see that? Let's take my hair off of it. I swear I should be bald now, but I'm losing my hair all the time. 99 bottles. They are so cute. I love it. I love them. And I'm making this for my son for Christmas. So, he's not home right now. So, I can only stitch on it when he's not home. And I started this Wednesday. And so that's how come I don't have very much. Because every time he's home, or if he's upstairs, I have to put it away so he doesn't see it. But it is... I'm not going to show y'all the picture of it because y'all have seen it before, I'm sure. If not, well, I'll show it. Just in case there's some newbies out there that haven't seen everyone else's video who's done this. And this was by Ink Circles. But I am loving this. I think the little bottles, the picture doesn't do it justice. To see it in person after you stitch it up, they are just so cute. That's for anyone who hasn't seen it. And in case y'all didn't notice, I started on the bottom shelf, and I'm going to do the bottom shelf and work my way up. I know a lot of people start in the middle, but on something like this, I like to start at the bottom and work my way up. Just weird that way. But yes, I'm loving this. It is just so cute. The little bottles. In my paper. So that's my one start. And hang on, I gotta readjust. My foot's falling. Sorry. My foot was falling asleep. So that's it on that. Now I'm going to show y'all a little bit of my stash. I haven't done a stash video of any kind because I really don't have a lot of stash. I don't keep a lot of fabric I don't keep a whole lot of fabric on hand. A little bit of 16 count, a little bit of 14 count, a little bit of 18 count, like I said, in case I just want to pick something up. I have a lot of old magazines. The Just Cross Stitch, I think it was Country Cross Stitch, and then there was another one. I think two of them I had subscriptions to them years ago, back in the 80s and early 90s, but I think two of the magazines aren't in print anymore. And I have a few books here that I'm just going to show and do a quick thing. Someone had made a comment, I forget who it was, someone had made a comment about the little boy and girl that I did and how cute it was. And that's what, I said, well, I'll show some of my, like I said, all these books that I'm fixing to show you, I got back in, like I said, the 80s and the 90s, so they're kind of old. But Peggy Dickens. These are so cute. I love the little girl on the tire swing. But this is the one that I did. I love the one where he's cutting her pigtail off. Can you see that? And I had done this one, I think I showed y'all. I always wanted to do the class one, but I never got around to it. And then I got this one. This is the same little boys. I did this one I showed y'all. That was fun. I'd love to do the clown, but see, I don't have any little kids anymore. For me, I'm not going to do these and hang them in my living room. I would hang them in my, little kids' room. And I don't have any little kids anymore, so I'm waiting for grandkids. I like the one back here on the little hobby horse. Aren't these adorable? The little girl in the mommy shoes and hat. They're cute. Alright, I told y'all before that I was into teddy bears way back when. Get ready. You're fixing to see a lot of teddy bears. A lot of teddy bears. And cherished teddies were my favorite. Okay, I'm going to take this paper off because it ain't freaking working. Okay. Teddy with the... This one, someone saw... Oh, shoot, I meant to write it down. Someone saw my two teddy bears and had made a comment on my post about who they were and that she was thinking about doing them as a wedding sampler. Well, here is two teddies in wedding gear. And this is cherished teddies for all occasions. Designs by Gloria and Pat. And I'm trying to see. It came out in 1992. So if you look on eBay or something, you might... Because I'm not ready to get rid of my cherished teddies. Because again, one of these days I'm hoping to have grandkids. But that would be, you like the two that I did, that would be beautiful. I love the ones doing the picnic tea. I love the toy chest. Wait, there's more. That was adorable. These are the two I did. There's more. Cute. And I looked online to see if they, they still do the cherished teddies designs, but they're like roly-poly ones. I don't like those. I like the older ones. And then we got cherished teddies for all the holidays. And love the angel one. Love the witch one too. We got graduation, Easter, St. Patrick's Day. Can't see now. I love I think I did this one. The Indian. Okay. I either did the Indian girl or the Indian boy. And I know I showed y'all. And I want to do which one I can't remember which one I did and which one I did. I think I did the Indian boy. So I'm definitely going to do this one day. so there'll be a set. Aren't those cute though? I just love it. I know they're old-fashioned and whatnot, but I still love them. And then here's the holidays too. Oh, look at that. That's cute. And y'all probably sitting there saying, oh, good Lord, this is so boring. Put it on that one? Oh, no. Oh, I love this one. And I'm actually thinking there's a stitching on, I think, coming up next month. It's something pirate or talk like a pirate or something. I can't remember if it's on Stitch Mania or Cross Stitching It's Fun, because those are the two groups that I'm... And I'm thinking about doing these two for it. Yeah, I'm thinking about joining a stitch along. How about that? Aren't those adorable? Oh, and this one. I'm going to put this one over here because I'm like, that's my basket of things I want to do. And then I got the Cherished Teddy Nativity. Isn't that cute? This was a gift. I didn't actually buy this one. Someone bought it for me. But still, I love it. Then we got Cherished Teddy Nursery Rhymes. That one. And we got Jack and Jill in the back. And then, let's see. And these are cute because it comes with the rhymes. And they're all sitting on books, and the books tell you what it is, like Little Miss Muffet, the Pied Piper, and O King Cole. This would be perfect for a nursery if I had any grandkids. I just love it. And like I said, I love the fact that they're, you know, they're on books, and it has the title of the nursery rhyme, and then they give you the nursery rhyme. Did I show you this? I don't know if I did or not. That's it. Again. And then we got birthdays. Cherished Teddy birthdays. One, that's two, that's three. I keep getting hair in my mouth. Ugh. There's more than that, but I can't show you because it's just... Oh, no. I was going to say it's just the charts, but no. You got 4, 5, 6. That comes with the birth announcement. 7, 8 candles, 9, and 10. Alright, that's it on my cherished teddies. And then I got these teddies. Very thankful. I hope this isn't boring to y'all. I mean, I love it when y'all do it. Y'all sit down and y'all show y'all's haul and show all your patterns and everything. I love it. But I hope I'm not boring you. Oh, these are cute too. These have some teddy bears. Yeah, it's got teddy bears, but it's also got bunnies in it too. Some of them. That says, friends are flowers, pick a bunch. And this is the last teddy bear one, I promise. Told you I like teddies. And it's funny because it's got the sticker on new. And these, when did I buy this? And when did it come out? 1995. Not new anymore. That's absolutely... This is why I bought this book. And then I got Taz. This is all... This is all supposed to be waste canvas designs. But I like this one here where it's on the pocket. Isn't that cute? I never did any of these. I got it because we used to, when my son was younger, we used to call him Tasmanian Devil because he was ADHD, and this boy could not sit still to save his life. Seriously, I mean, if you told him, sit here and don't move, he couldn't do it. He was all over the place. That's why we called him Taz. These are some cute ones. I did a couple of these. I remember. Oh, I did the one on the back here, the little cat with the hearts. I did that one, and then I did the Cupid one here. I think those are the only two I did. I probably won't do anything out of there. Oh, and then this is... I only did one out of here. I'm trying to remember which one I did. I think I did. It was this one here. Here, I did this one. I love these. And I did it for my oldest daughter when she was younger. And I've seen a lot of other... And in fact, this one, when I did it, it was the first design I ever did that had and it called for the DMC metallic. Oh, that was a nightmare. And that's why I haven't done any more of these, because that was such a pain in the keister to do with that metallic thread. I hated it. But now that they got, you know, the petite treasure braids, and I got thread, love thread heaven. You know, I might go back and do a couple more. Then y'all seen this one. This is the one. I need to get this done. I just love that one. I'll put it back over here because that's where I had it. Then I did. This probably isn't politically correct today, but when I did these, it was back in, I think I did this back in like 89 or 90. I made the Confederate flag for my dad. And you know, and it's, I'm not going to get into it. It's not because we're racist or we believe in slavery. It's just a sign of the Civil War. Just like, you know, it's a tattered flag, see? You know, and it's just, seeing there's the American one. So, but he's a big Civil War buff. And my intentions were to do the American one for him and maybe this one for him, but I never got around to it. So, then I got, these are nice too. I like those. I haven't done them. I might one day. Then that flower I did on the black cloth that I framed, this is the book I got it from. And this is all the state flowers. And I don't remember which flower it was I did. Maybe I didn't get it from this one. I thought I did. But I don't see it in here. I don't want to lie to you guys. But it has all the state flowers on it. It's good, Joe. Bop yourself in the head with it. So. And then last but not least, you're saying, yay, she's almost done. And I'm not going to be able to go through and, I mean, there's a lot in here. If someone wants me to sit down and go through page for page and I'm sorry, something popped up on the top of my screen and made me lose my thought. But anyway, if someone wants me to sit down and go through this and show you everything in here, I would be more than happy to. Just let me know and I'll do a separate video on that. But look how thick this book is. There's a lot in here. And it's the ultimate cross-stitch collection of Disney. Like I told y'all before, we are huge Disney fans. And there's a few on the back. I love this one. And I've done this one. I did this one for, who did I do that for? I did it for for a cousin of mine for when she had her little boy. Oh no, her little girl. No, sorry. So, like I said, there's a lot in here. And like I said, if someone wants me to go page by page and show you all the designs, leave a comment and then I will. But I'm not going to bore everyone now. Alright, well that's my pattern books. That's other than the ones that I've been getting here recently that you see with hauls, that's all I got. And like I said, I got tons. I probably got a stack about this high of magazines. And actually, I've gone through them about 4 or 5 times, page by page. And the magazines that have actually something in there that I would stitch, I have pulled aside and put in my little magazine holder here, and I still have a stack about that tall that there's things in it I'll probably never stitch. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to throw them away. I mean, I don't know. I might do some sort of giveaway later on or something. I'll have to think about it. I need a drink. Hang on for a second. Alright. How about it's tag time. Now I'm going to do a tag. And the left-handed stitcher, Trisha the left-handed stitcher, went and she, if you don't know but yet, she has typed up she's put all the tags on her blog. So you can go in on her blog and she's got a link to her, to go to her blog and you can all print them up. Great. So I went to go print one up to do a tag today. I have no paper in my printer. So I had to sit and write them down. So I'm going to have to go out to the store later on and get some paper from my printer so I can print stuff up. But anyway, I'm doing, and and this is actually, I think, the last one that, I think I've done them all. I think this is the last one. So either someone's going to have to come out with some more tags or my videos are going to become shorter. You're probably telling me, don't do no more tags. No, I'm teasing. Alright, this is the Fun Little Tag by Carolina S. Number 1, how do you arrange your floss when you're stitching on your projects? I have a project box. And in my project box, I keep my patterns and the floss. Now some of this floss in here that I have, like this that's in this bag, isn't for this particular project, but I have nowhere else to put it yet, so I just leave it in here. But this is what I do. I have this little box, and that way when I'm done, I can put everything in here. I can put the lid on it. And it's a pretty box, so I can leave it on the table, and it looks pretty. And usually this project, this Q-snap doesn't fit in this box, but usually on my smaller ones, I can actually put my project in here too, because it'll fit. Alright, number 2, have I ever dyed my own fabric? No. And I don't think I ever will, because I can picture it. I can picture it now, me trying to dye my own fabric. And no matter how I choose to dye it either ice dyeing or any other way that might be out there. I don't know. I just picture dye all over my house. I picture the dogs grabbing them and you know, I picture a big mess when I picture myself dyeing fabric. So, no, I'm not going to dye. Do I use a needle threader, and if so, what kind? No, well, I have one, but I'm a Floss slicker and stick it through the hole. Um, on very rare occasions, especially if it's late at night, or not late at night, but if it's at night, or the lighting's not good, or if I'm using a really light thread that is hard to see, then I'll use, and it's over there, I'm not going to grab it, but it's just, one of those little wire ones, and I'll use it, but very, very, very seldom. Do I stitch in a frame, and if I do I stitch over the well or in the well, or over the frame or in the well, or however. I use Q-snaps, and this is how I do it. I don't do it in the well. I've tried, because I thought, oh, that might keep my fabric cleaner, but it was uncomfortable. It didn't feel right. Do I start my threads on the front or back of my project? Okay. On the back. If I'm using an even number of strands, I use the loop method like everybody. And I've always done it on the back. Now, I've seen where y'all have people do it on the front, and I'm thinking, oh, that's so cool. And every time I thread a needle and start, I do it in the back like I always do, and then I get a couple of stitches in, and I say to myself, oh, why didn't I do it in the front like everyone else? So, it's just habit. I just do it in the back. And I got a funny little story about that I'll tell you later on. Do you grid? No, I don't grid. I don't grid. What's your favorite way to finish projects? Mostly framing. I like to frame, and in the past I've always framed, and that was because most of the project, like I said, 90-95% of my project were gifts, and I can give I can gift someone 2 or 3 hangings, and it's not going to overwhelm them. I'm going to have to find something other than framing for all my stuff. Otherwise, like I said, I will eventually run out of room on my walls. What's my first cross-stitch milestone? I don't know. I thought about this question too when I was writing them down. I really don't know. I don't think I have my first really big milestone yet. I think finishing the memorabilia that I just showed y'all will be my first big milestone. Do I have a stitchy goal? Yes, to do that memorabilia and finish it. Okay, silliest duh moment. Okay. This is, oh, hang on, y'all, fixing to fall. Fix y'all. Okay. I don't know if I want to tell this story because it's going to show you how duh I can get sometimes. Okay, years ago when I was cross-stitching, back in the 80s, 86, 87, of course I pretty much taught myself. Well, my aunt gave me a kit and told me to read the directions and do this. And that's what I did. And in the directions, it told you it was, 2 threads, and it told you to, it didn't teach you the loop method. So I never did the loop method. Didn't know what it was because no one taught me. So I had been stitching for about a year or so, and I had this thought. I'm like, instead of doing it this way, if I fold the thread in half, then I could put it through the loop in the back. And then I wouldn't have so many strings, so many loose ends. So I tried it. I'm like, oh, God, this works. And I was like so excited because back then I felt I invented the loop method. And I was like, because I was so excited because I figured this out on my own. And of course, back then I was young and stupid. And, of course, no one else had ever thought of this. So that way back then I used to go about once or twice a month. A group of us would get together, and we either cross stitch. Some of us cross stitch, some of us crocheted, some of us knitted. So the first time I went to that group, after I figured this out, I said, "Oh, I got to show y'all. I figured this out." I said, "It's going to be so neat." I got to get my hair cut. Oh, okay, sorry. And so I showed them, and they all looked at me like I was stupid, and they said, "Duh." I said, "We've been doing that for years." I felt so stupid. I'm still going with I invented the loop method. All right. I don't know if that's what you mean by duh moment, but that was mine. Alright, do I print charts at home or do I use a service? At home. I got one of those Kodak all-in-3 printers or whatever, so I print at home. And I do print working copies. Except for the 99 bottles, I didn't. Because it comes in this neat little plastic thing, and I just, see, got it in there, and that way I don't have to worry about getting crinkled and something spilling on it or whatever. How do you mark your charts? I typically don't. The only time I mark a chart is, in fact, I'll show you an example. When I did this one here, since it was all block color, I marked those off when I did a row. I marked it with the highlighter off. It was easier to keep count that way since it was all the same symbols. I didn't have to keep counting up the rows or whatever. That's the only time I would mark a chart. Any other time I don't mark my charts. What's a cross stitch book you would suggest? One that has designs in it you like and that you would do. That's me. I don't know. Is there anything you are nitpicky about? What am I nitpicky about? As far as my cross stitching, that's a good question. What am I nitpicky about? No one else touching my cross stitch while I'm cross stitching. I don't like that. If it's in a Q-snap or if it's a piece that I'm working on, I don't like my daughter. She likes to come up and pick it up to look at it. I'm like, oh, no, don't touch it, don't touch it. Your hands aren't clean. That I'm very nitpicky about, and my family has learned. Don't touch. Favorite LNS you visit while on vacation? None. Typically when we go on vacation, we either go to Disney, and if you're in Disney, you're not going to go to even an avid cross stitcher like me. Now I will look, because sometimes some of the if you go to downtown Disney, they have one big store, big gift shop, and sometimes they'll have a few cross stitches in there. I will look at those, but I won't go to an LNS. Otherwise, if we go on vacation, it's usually to go visit family or whatnot, and I've just never gone to the local LNSs. Is there anything you do that you feel takes up a lot of time but is worth it? Yes. Counting. Not once. Not twice. Not even 3 times, but sometimes 4 times. I will take, and when I gotta readjust again. My foot's falling asleep again. When I'm doing it, I'll, if I have to go up and over or something, I'll count it twice to make sure I got this, and then I'll go on my fabric and count it, and then I'll leave my needle there, and then I go back to my chart and recount it. I double, triple, quadruple check, because I don't like frogging. I don't like, I want, and it's worth it, because I'm not going to say I'm perfect. Everyone makes mistakes, and yes, sometimes I have made mistakes and had to frog. But I think I minimize the mistakes by counting so much. and double counting and triple checking. And yes, it takes up a lot of time because I'm sitting here and I'm counting it twice, over 3, up 2, over 3, up 2, over 3, up 2. Then I go on my fabric and I go over 3 and I go up 2. And then I go back to my chart and double check, then double check again, and then I start stitching. And yes, it takes a lot of time, but to me it's worth it. It's worth taking the little extra time to make sure that I'm starting in the right place than to have to go back later on and find out that I'm off by 1 and have to frog a whole bunch of stuff. Now, that's not saying that I don't make mistakes. Like I said, yes, no one's perfect. But I think I cut down on the number of mistakes that I could make by counting so much. And I really need to go get my hair cut. I'm sorry. It's just... Okay. Alright, that's the end of the tag. Do I have anything else? I don't think so. I appreciate everyone's comments, and I try to make sure that I keep up on the comments and commenting back and everything. But I'm not very good at writing, or putting my thoughts down on paper. I never have. I've never been good at putting my thoughts down on paper. I'm more of a talkative person. My husband will tell you. Of course, sometimes I'll talk and I go off. I'll be telling someone something and I go off in a completely different direction and then take the long way around to come back to my point. And my husband will be the first one to tell you that I cannot tell a short story. People say to make a long story short. If I ever say that, my husband always says it's too late. So, but that's just how I am. Either you love it or you don't. And evidently there's 167 people out there who enjoy my stories and listening to what I have to say. And I think that is awesome. That is just totally awesome. And I enjoy watching y'all's videos. Like I said, I hope I didn't bore y'all with my books. I love it when y'all do it. I mean, and it seems like every time I watch someone's videos that does that, the first thing I do is go to 1-2-3 Stitch and add a bunch of stuff to my wish list. Yeah. So, anyway, that's about it, I guess. Wow, 57 minutes. I think this is my longest video yet. So, alright, anyway. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.